What's happening, y'all? So I got pretty tired of playing in London, and I'm trying to learn a new opening. I decided to learn the English just because it seemed like a pretty different start. I'm pretty thrown off when people play this move against me. So I thought maybe people just wouldn't know how to play against it, and I'd be able to play a little more aggressive. Been working on my puzzles a lot, so just hoping I can catch the people off guard and maybe do some tactical stuff. So we're just starting pretty standard here. I'm just trying to get my bishop fianchetto out. This is all kind of normal. I'm not playing perfectly here. I think I should have hucked a pawn in the center, um, probably before this knight came out, and just tried to take control of the center, remove the central pawn. But whatever. I don't know. Wasn't the perfect opening. I realized that shortly after that I would have liked to have tried to hurl a pawn in the center, but it seemed like I missed my chance. Computer already doesn't like some of the stuff I'm doing, but I'm getting really different games now because I don't know how to play the English, and the people that I'm playing against don't know how to play against the English, so it just makes things more interesting. I've been having a lot more fun playing chess recently. Um, but both bishops are fianchettoed. Pretty happy. Black castle's long, which is kind of wild, so I'm just going to push a pawn out there. Apparently that's not a good move, but just trying to put some pressure on the king side because we're castled opposite sides, and that's what you're supposed to do. Trading off knights in the center here. Didn't like this, but I like this. I feel like this pawn is super annoying where it's at. Try to kick this knight. Doesn't like the knight there at all. Not sure why, honestly. But I attacked the knight. The knight was trapped. That's why I didn't like it at all. Because if I went here with my bishop, the knight couldn't have moved. It has nowhere to go. Not all the squares. My queen's got this one. Pawn's got this one. Knight had nowhere to go. So I could have trapped the knight here. Missed that, unfortunately. Just trying to save my pieces here. Black dumps a pawn in the center, sort of forcing me to make a decision with my knight. I'm going to start bringing my knight forward. Just trying to play sort of aggressive. Just get some pieces, bring some pieces to the party, attack that king when I have the opportunity to. We're rolling, dude. At this point, I think my goal here, I was thinking that I could take with this pawn, honestly, but that would have hung my queen, so I realized shortly after that I had to take here with the queen. But now this is getting me into an even more aggressive situation, which I'm appreciating. The knight was hanging, but now I'm just bringing my queen to the party. And it's not great. Like, this isn't a great place for my queen. Black can just kick my queen. But if black doesn't kick my queen, black's in a lot of trouble. And that's exactly what happens here. Black just pushes a pawn and ignores this. And I find this beautiful fork. And the fork is beautiful because the pawn's pinned, so the pawn can't take. But if the knight takes, there's also a huge problem. Because the knight does take, I take back with the pawn, and now what are you going to do? How are you going to stop mate? There's no way to stop mate. It's a mate in 3. Black pushes this pawn. I hop in with my queen. The game's over. You got nowhere to go, dude. You know, I'm crushing you. Eat that. Checkmate, dude. There it is. We're just trying to be aggressive out here. You know, that's all it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.